Alright, y'all, so this is what I'm about to start doing. A lot of people know I do music, but they don't know the journey that I had to take. So, what I want to try to start doing is a video, a vlog every day via Hang With. Upload it to YouTube, upload it to my my Facebook page. All my social media stuff is I'm Stephen James. So, if you care to go on this journey with me and learn about Stephen James and everything he's went through in his music in the past 10 years, because I'm celebrating 10 years in the game this year as I started 4x4 crew. But I want to talk a little bit about the infancy of my career, like my first demo, which I'm holding, I have from 11 years ago. Y'all are going to laugh. This will be the first vlog I do. I'm going to talk about this CD here. It's not going to be on this broadcast. This is just to let y'all know what's about to come. And then I'm in my creepy little office space. It's messy as hell right now. But I'm going to talk about a TV show I did called Rocktown Lockdown for 2 years. All the different music I released. In fact, I probably have the very first song I ever recorded in here somewhere. I don't think it works anymore. It might not be in here. Yeah, there's like a lot of little demos I put out through the years. Practice demo. You can look how old this CD is. See the edges of it? I still have everything. This one probably doesn't even play anymore. But I've been pushing Arkansas music and myself for 10 years solidly. My first year I don't really count. It was kind of me learning what to do, what not to do, who to work with, who not work with, which that never changes. You always never know what's going to happen. I'm going to try to keep these broadcasts fairly short, give y'all some new stuff mixed in with some old stuff. Oh yeah, here it is. I hope this still plays. Hey, here, this will be the first Stephen James. This is Way Back Wednesday, Part 1. First song I ever recorded. I wasn't going to make this a part of the the broadcast series just yet, but I just want to see if this plays. The song was called So Close, So Far. It was actually not my track. It was a track I got invited to be on. And if this plays, I'm going to be amazed. And I'm not even going to play a lot of it, because I was in my homeboy's studio. He was just getting started, and there really wasn't much mixing done on it. But I was featured on this chick named Unique One on her track. So let's see if we can get some sounds out of this. It's probably going to skip. Oh, kick the CD out. Let's try it again. It's probably too old of a format. But yeah, so while I'm waiting on that, I'll just show y'all a few more of these little covers. Like, let's see. This is when I started kind of getting a little better with my. Didn't play on that computer either. Let's try this other one. This is when I started getting a little bit better on my presentation, and I started recording with a few other studios. The CDs went from these old CD stompers where you take a sticker and you physically stick it on there. And then I went and bought me a little inkjet printer, and I started upgrading to a more nicer type of print, which a lot of people still use to this day. Which we'll talk about that CD at some point. Demo. I never really released albums until 2009, so for about 5 years I just did demos and samplers. Here's one that I'll talk about soon, the SJ Boneless DVD. Yes, that was one of my nicknames. We have Radio Ain't Ready, Volume 1 and 2, where we started getting into the promotion of local artists. We had a couple of mixtapes series. We had Batter Up Volume 1, if y'all got that, out in Little Rock. That's a very old throwback. We got Batter Up Volume 2 in here somewhere. Yeah, here's Volume 2. The bats on it. We had Radio and Ready Volume 2, another local mixtape. And then we went on to the Sneak Peek project, which is available for download. That's a really dope cover, I think. We'll talk about that one some more. And and what it transitioned into was us kind of putting out a bunch of demos and mixtapes, filling out which tracks stood out to people. And then we created our first album. So this is like the very, very first set of demos. Let's try this CD in this other computer right quick. I didn't want this vlog to be that long, to be that long, but it's all good. This is just a test run. I want to see how easy or hard it is to get this stuff going on YouTube. Let's see if I can get some play out of this. And it is 2:42 a.m. Uh-oh. Look like this one might work. The sensor on my my iMac is real weak. I need to get it cleaned. Let's see. This is some of the most garbage music I've ever made, but I was like 16, 17. I didn't know what I was doing. But everybody had to start somewhere. And this is probably not the very first time my voice was recorded. Oh, wow. Alright. Ooh, it's skipping. And that's actually my homegirl. She made that beat herself without a quantizer, so it's all off beat and whatnot. I was thankful for to be on the track, though. I think I was on the third verse. She did this. She did the hook. I did this verse. Probably can't understand what I'm saying. Really. You know, rap is corny when you're a kid if you say really or very. Like I think every beginning rapper said very or really in one of their raps, and it had to be hilarious to hear that later because no one says that in rap anymore. Very, really. I'll let y'all hear the rest of it though. Alright, so that's the end of that. This wasn't even supposed to happen, but I want to shout out Gary V. Vaynerchuk or Vaynerchuk or however you pronounce his name. I've been thinking about doing these blogs and thinking about this, thinking about that stuff. And he's like, people spend too much time trying to do shit exactly the right way. Like, don't wait. Don't worry if you did it wrong or it's not perfect the first time. Just go. Put shit out. Drop content. So this is the first one. And there'll be another one coming out later today. This is just a test run. So follow me. I'm Stephen James on all social networks. And I'll follow you back. And hopefully, eventually I'll get a better setup for these. Like a little more professional. Like I said, it's just a test run. So next time, same Steve time, same Steve channel. Maybe I should set a time of day to do these. Next time we're going to talk about this demo. This is the first legitimate demo I put out. I sold a bunch of copies of this for like $3 a piece. And I'll even talk about some of the mock-ups that led up to that demo. Follow me. All social network. I'm Stephen James. Biatch.